What is going on, people of the internet? My name, of course, is Panther. Welcome your faces back to the channel once again. Today I've got a video on how Treyarch can improve high-round gameplay in their brand new Call of Duty 2020 Black Ops Cold War. Whatever the title is going to be, this game has so many different titles, but what I'm going to be talking about is how to improve high-round gameplay. Now, personally, I think that high rounds have kind of fallen out. Back in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, it was very, very impressive if you got to a high round. Mainly just because there were no elemental wonder weapon upgrades that you can place on regular starting wall weapons, and also the games would crash pretty quickly. So you really were racing against the clock and also the damage of your guns. So I think that high round gameplay really should make a comeback, and so I hope that in the newest game we can fix that. Nowadays, high round gameplay is basically just sitting in a corner with the fastest spawns with an infinite damage wonder weapon, or just elemental upgrades on your weapons, and just kind of sitting there. There's no real skill, I would say. It's more just about the time that you put in, which is fine. I think that is cool. You know, props to the people who can go 8 hours making it to round 100 or whatever the time frame is or whatever it may be. Props to them, but I personally want high rounds to be interesting and be fun and not just the same thing over and over. So for this video, I've got a few different things of what Treyarch could implement to improve high round gameplay. The first idea that I have is to add random zombie spawns. This is something that we've never seen before, but I think it would be a pretty cool idea. There are set barriers that zombies come out of, obviously in every single map, but let's say if you're in an area for too long, a random hole in the wall is created, or a random hole in the floor is created, or something happens to where a zombie spawns in an area that you're not suspecting. Because obviously, once you're in an area enough and you understand the process of the mechanics on how to train a zombie, you can kind of go through those barriers and kind of intertwine all of the other zombies, making a horde. But if there are random zombie spawns, that can throw off your train, and that incorporates a little bit of skill and some fast thinking on your part, trying to make sure that you're not going to get caught with your pants down. The second idea that I have is to add a few super zombies. Let's say there are 1 or 2 each round that are more beefy than others, and these guys start to come on about around round 50. They can run through traps, they can escape from double pack-a-punch abilities, and it keeps the players on their feet better than just having 5 different types of vermin enemies like the electric or fire zombies. These zombies can be a little bit stronger than normal, maybe a little tiny bit faster, but not faster than the players. Not Black Ops 4 super sprinters where you cannot outrun them. And don't make them too overpowered like the invincible thrashers, but just a few zombies that are a little bit more immune to what the player is throwing out at them. Let's say, for example, we have an infinite damage wonder weapon, you have to hit them with 2 shots instead of 1. Something like that, just to make it a little bit more challenging, but not overbearing like all of the different vermin type zombies that we had on Black Ops 4. Another great idea is something that's already been introduced back in Black Ops 2, and that's to reset the zombie speeds. Make half of the zombies shamblers. When all of the zombies run at the same speed, it's predictable and very easy to horde them up. But when you have different zombies going at different speeds, you have to account for those zombies, and there could be a couple of slow shamblers, like I said, that just get in your way. So having regular sprinters and then shamblers, that adds a bit of skill because you have to account for the zombies that are going slow. You can't just easily horde every single zombie because they're running at the exact same speed. That's just too simple, too easy. But let's not add super sprinters again that run faster than the player, because on a gameplay standpoint, that's just not fair, and that's basically just the game saying, hey, it's about to be game over right here, right now. And my last opinion or option is limit the amount of get out of jail free cards. Having 4 elixirs in Black Ops 4 just made it way too easy. I thought Black Ops 1 was great because there's no shield, there's no elixirs, no gobblegums. It's basically just you, your weapon, your training, and your traps. I think Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 high round gameplays are very, very impressive because there's no gobblegums where you can instantly just teleport to a new location or the zombies just completely start to ignore you. You have to be on your A game if you're running any kind of train, because if you get into a situation that you can't get out of, there isn't a get out of jail free card like a specialist where you can just pull it out and all of the zombies in like a 5-foot radius just suddenly drop dead. I think we need to bring back the original skill type type of high round gameplay that we saw back in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. It's just too easy. And again, like I said, at this point, it's just about how much time you can commit to the game, not really how good you are. So those are a few options and things that I would love to see Treyarch incorporate into their new game, just to improve high round gameplay and make it more entertaining, because high rounds are fun every now and then, but just sitting in a corner doing nothing for 8 hours is kind of boring. I wish that we had more of a skillful approach to high round gameplay rather than just a time commitment. So leave down in the comments below if you guys want to see some of these changes, or if you just prefer high rounds to stay the way that they are. That would be cool too. Just, again, let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. My name's been Panther, and I'll see you in the next one.